Okay, it says I'm live. I've got the microphone on, it looks like. Wonder if anybody's here. I was just going to stay on a second. I've got a lot going on. I'm outside right now. My hubby's home. He had to take the day off because I've got a serious water leak. My son's bedroom carpet is wet, so we have a mess. Just wait a second. If anybody don't come in here, I'll just end it, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning at 10:30 to discuss the staircase. Oh, there's Katie. Hey, girl. How you doing? I'm outside. I've got a worse water leak than what I thought. Yeah, Katie, well, I know. That's why I try to do it at the same time every day so people will expect me and they still don't because YouTube don't notify. And I'm not so sure, like when you use stuff like this to broadcast, that YouTube notifies them. They don't do it notify anyways too good. Hey, Bailey. I didn't know what to use for my background, so I just done this peace sign. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the staircase, and I'm going to do it. I've watched it, but I missed some of it because I was messing around the house. So I'm going back to watch it. I'm on the first episode, and I'm taking notes. So I won't be able to discuss it all in one stream. That's for sure. We need peace, Bailey. I'm all about peace and love. I got to fix me a place to sit down here. I hope the signal's good because I can sit them on the porch. And stupid bugs or birds making noises. I wish I'd stop. Hey, Mel. How are you and Josh and fam? So, it's been crazy over the weekend. Hey, Gingerlocks. Good morning. The mass shootings in El Paso, in Dayton. I hear the chickens. Um, it's terrible. I did a video this morning where a mom in El Paso actually shielded, they said, her 2-month-old baby. She fell on top of him. It broke some of his bones, but he's okay. But she is dead, and they think they can't get a hold of the father, and they think he's dead as well. It's just awful. Numerous people dead in Dayton. I was so freaking nervous, y'all, yesterday going to Walmart. I had to go get my son's school supplies, and I had to go to a couple stores that had sold backpacks, the good ones like Nike and stuff. But in Walmart, I was so freaking nervous. It was so packed in there. And there was people was going crazy. I mean, there was one woman. I thought the woman was on something. I mean, she was so jacked up in Walmart in the school supply. Oh, like I was like, calm down, lady. That's what I was thinking. Her kid goes to the same school as my son. They're in the same grade. And we were looking for 2-inch binders, right? They only had 1.5-inch binders. The 2-inch was out. This woman was having a freaking meltdown. She was panicking out over that 2-inch binder, and I was like, relax. I'm getting a 1.5-inch, and if they don't like it, they can buy one because they're sold out. You know, chill out. People are freaking nuts. Oh, Josh, you still laughing at me? Meow meow. Said he chasing me. Yeah. Oh, did you, Katie? I've not been on YouTube. Looking. I'll check out your video when I get off here. I've just had like a busy last few days, so I didn't do many videos on it. Just what I seen on line this morning. Okay, so the shooter in El Paso, they killed him, right? But the shooter in Dayton, they took into custody. Am I right or wrong? Oh, Katie, I bet you was nervous. Crap, I was nervous. I'm like a long ways from there, but I was nervous in Walmart yesterday. Like, I could not wait to get out of there. And when I get in Walmart like that and it's so crowded, oh my gosh, I still start getting manic and I start getting hateful. I'm just glad I got all the stuff my son's bought. He entered Walmart with cargo pants on. Oh, I bet, Katie. I bet you're a lot worse nervous than me because, I mean, you're up there around where that happened. Well, same state and stuff. So I bet you are nervous. You got PTSD and stuff. Because I know I'm all the way here in Virginia and I was nervous. I always get nervous in Walmart, though, when it's crowded. I've been having anxiety bad. And I've noticed something, guys. The more I stay home, because I stay home a lot, the more I stay home, and then when I try to go out, it makes me so, so nervous. I think I need to get out of the house more. I mean, I'm even having anxiety about my son starting back to school. I was worrying about school shootings. We live in a small area, but that don't mean it won't happen. I can't believe he shot his own sister, the Dayton shooter. They went there together and went their separate ways. I guess going to go to some bars or something. I guess I don't know. Went their separate ways, and he killed her too. I was reading an article this morning that said that it was mostly, was it in El Paso or Dayton? I can't remember, but most of the victims were black. I think it was the Dayton shooter. It's not good to be home alone all the time, Bailey. Believe me. They were found dead in the car together. I hate how small the chat is on my screen. The way it's set up here. It's like you try to scroll back up and you can't half see who said what. It's so small on my screen. Unless I go into YouTube. I believe he's the one that they said had a manifesto. Oh, ginger locks. That has to be terrifying. Oh, gosh, I can't imagine. Having shoot, my kid wouldn't go to school then. I mean, around places like that and in the city, I don't guess. 'Cause I'm nervous of it here in a small, small area. So I can't imagine me living in the city. I'd have a nervous breakdown. The El Paso shooter had a manifesto. Okay. I was reading about them both this morning, so I got it confused. Yeah, thanks, Katie, for clarifying that. I found a story this morning where this guy moves in with his mom. She gets cancer. She's elderly. She passed away. He gets into the freezer, and there's a box in there that she's always had since he was a kid. She never would let him into. He opens that box and finds a baby in it, frozen, wrapped in a pink blanket. And this guy's like in his 40s, has to be, probably late 40s, probably 50s. So it's untelling how long that baby's been in there. But a relative had told him that his mom gave birth to twins. One of them died and she gave the other one away. So maybe that was the one that died at birth, but she didn't bury it. Crazy. He's very upset about it. They sent the baby off for an autopsy. Oh, Katie, I could not imagine living up there. Like, I'm from a really small town. Well, I sent you a video that one day of me driving. You see how, like, what kind of area it is. It's like, I'm a country girl. Like, I live in a when they say small town America, places like this. I mean, this is like coal mining community. Hi, Megan. It's Birdie. I hate how small this chat is. I was trying to scroll back up. I saw a question. Oh, let me go back into YouTube so I can see the chat bigger. Jesus mercy. Hey, Bow. Yeah, I know. I do need to get out more. Any word on possible motive? Katie, is there any word on a possible motive? I think that guy in El Paso must have been a racist or something. That was probably his motive. They're crazy. Hey, Love Hollis. No, not yet, she said. Anybody do something like that, I mean, they gotta be crazy. I mean, really, seriously crazy. Psycho. The one in El Paso is racist, Love Hollis said. That's what I thought. That's probably the motive. The guy in Dayton had a rape list and a hit list. And I believe his classmates said he was suspended from school over that. Let me see if I can find it. I was reading it this morning because I started to do a video on this, and I didn't. I saw an article that said he had a hit list, a rape list. But I don't know where that article went to. 29 people total, it says, were killed in Texas and Ohio. So awful. Anyways, I cannot find that damn article. And here's something. New York Post. Copycat attacked at Florida Walmart. Suspect intrigued by mass shooting. Wow. Oh, so the cops in Florida had to arrest a 31-year-old man for threatening to shoot up the Walmart in Hillsborough. I think it says that, Hillsborough County. His mom worked at the Walmart. Said he was intrigued by the El Paso shooting and Dayton, Ohio shooting. Psycho. They arrested him Sunday. Wayne Lee Paget. He targeted a Walmart in Gibsonton, about 10 miles south of Tampa. He called the store and told an employee he was on his way and armed and going to shoot up the store. So the cops were quickly called and acted and got him into custody. And that was just like less than 24 hours after the Dayton shooting. What a psycho. Attention seeker. I wonder if he had a gun or anything with him. I didn't see. It didn't say. I wonder what they found on him. Yeah, I know. Ginger Locke's Columbine 20 years ago. The first school shooter, Brenda Spencer, I believe that's her name, was a female, of course, you know. I can't remember what year that was. Let me see if I can find what year that was. That was in 1979, January 29th. And that was in Cleveland, the Grover Cleveland Elementary School. And she just did it because she said she didn't like Mondays. She didn't even go to that school. Her house was across the street from a grade school. Brenda was a good shot. Her dad had bought her a rifle. They used to target practice. So she sat there at her house out the window and started shooting at little boys on the playground. Yeah, she got life, Bailey. Yeah, Katie, you need to make me an intro, girl, since you're good at doing that when you get time. The El Paso shooter spent 8 hours a day on the computer. Is that what it said on LinkedIn? Wow. Yeah. Wasn't there a song, something about back then in like 79? Something about not liking Mondays. And here's Sunny. Sonny hears me out here on the porch. That's why he started cockadoodling. When he hears my voice, he starts cockadoodling. I fixed his purchase better. So this morning when I was over there, Manic Monday, that's the song, Meow Meow. Anyways, this morning when I was over there, Sonny was on the tallest perch, the one that's up the highest. Sonny, Megan's birdie said, hey. Sometimes I got this little rooster. It's attached to my porch. And it's got like a little bell to it. And sometimes I ring it and Sonny will cockadoodle. Because usually I'll ring it and yell at him, tell him hey. there was a red bird. Just flew away. I was just reading y'all's chats. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I couldn't stay on too long anyways. I got to get myself put together, and I've got to go get a hot water heater from Lowe's. Got to soak up this water in the bedroom from the water leak. Goodness gracious. And I got to finish watching my episode 1 and 2 at the staircase, taking notes. But I didn't want to just skip live streaming today because I always do. And when I skip doing stuff, it messes up my routine. So I at least wanted to say hey for a minute. Anyways, I love y'all. Have a wonderful, blessed day, everyone.